This will give you a little review of some of the inequalities and then some short application problems. We're sort of at the end of our unit here, and I'm going to be gone, and so you can use this to figure out some of the questions. I'm going to solve these. You're doing this as your warm-up. Remember that you can split any of the and up into two different inequalities if you like. Just don't change the signs around. And then you write the word and. So we're solving both. So I'm going to subtract 6, 7 minus 6, subtract 6. Again, if you want to do this, subtract 6 from all of them right here. That's probably the fastest. So x is great. So I have my 1 and 6. And I'm showing you the fast way because we already did the longer way. X is greater than 1, so I make an open circle, and I'm going to the right. Notice this is x is greater than 1. And x is less than or equal to 6. So coming back this way, the place where they overlap is right here. So the other way to write that, x is greater than 1, less than 6, or 1 to 6. That would be interval notation. And we need to make this rounded, and this rounded, because we're not including either of those. Remember on the number line, oops, that's really messed up. Down here in the library, screwing stuff up. That's squared off. So this is a square bracket, round bracket. Going to the next one. -9 less than 3m plus 6 less than or equal to 18. I'm going to solve this one as it is. I'm going to just subtract everything right here. Because I know I can divide everything by 3. So this is solved, and it says write each set in interval notation. Well, if it helps, put it on a number line. -5 to 4, everything in between. And I know my 5 should be an open circle, and my 4 is closed. So open circle 5 all the way to 4. Clear that off. Let's do one of these last couple funky ones. So this is an OR. So when I'm done, everything that I have will be part of my solution. So for subtract 14, f is less than -5, divide by -9, f is greater than or equal to 5. And I switched inequalities because I divided by a negative. So if I'm putting this on a number line, I put -5, and I put 5, and just to be careful there because I'm messing those up, I put a solid and an open. Now I'm going to try to do two different colors here. Instead of different number lines, I'll do different colors. So f is less than -5, so it's everything over here. And then it's greater than or equal to +5. So if this is an OR problem, so my final answer would just be both of these things together. If this was an AND problem, my final answer would be nothing. It's no solution. Okay, let's do the last one. 12h minus 3 greater than or equal to 15h, or overlap 5 greater than -0.2h plus 10. So I want to get the variables over here first. This is 0. It does not mean your inequality disappears. It means you have 0 to what I'm getting you for Christmas. Nothing. Write it. 0 is a number. Add 3, add 3. Negative 3h is greater than or equal to 3. H is less than or equal to negative 1. Switch the inequality because I divided by a negative. Over here, don't be scared because there's a fraction. So negative 5 greater than negative 0.2h. And some of you thought that was not really a fraction. You said that's a decimal. You can treat it as a fraction, so you could write it as 2/10, negative 2/10 in that, which is 1/5, so you'd be multiplying by 5. Or if you're scared, you can just multiply everything here by 10. So I get negative 50 greater than negative 2h, divide by negative 2, h is greater than 25. So it's an OR problem. I have h greater than 25, which is this one, or h is less than or equal to negative 1, which means we're going that way. So that's your final solution.